Baltimore Sabbath Service. Men of Israel, Amadia. La Yasha'ala. Men of Israel. This goes for everybody. Amadia. Amadia Watayah Hakudam, which means rise and face the east. The east is behind us. We're going to be reading the Lord's Prayer, first in the Hebrew, then in the English. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemani, Yah, Yah, Yahweh, Malak Ka, Taba'a, Batizayah, Hayah, Ba'arakata, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemai, Natanganawa, Latam, Ko, Yawam, Salak Nawa, Kabawak Nawa, Salak Nawa, Kabawak Yanawa, Wala'a, Taba'ay Nawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Habashai Nawa, Mayan, Ride, Kaya, Laka, Kamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahab Ta'ara, Ta'awalam, Amah, and in the end, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Forgive us this day our daily bread, forgive us our debts, and we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. This is a cup of power. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh, Baba Kushal, Batan Lanaw, a cat, Rapa'a, Ko Maraka, Wako Marawa, a cat, that's a house, Hamatazarain, a cat, the Hakwakyum. Wow. Hamakyum, a cat, Arakakwa, Hatama'ala, a Darshan, Bahashim Yahweh, Barama. And it's the angel. Lord, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, power to cleanse the lepers, power to raise the dead, power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it. This is blessed Israel, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh. Barak Lanah, Wayat Shira'al, Wahabayat, Sapar, Barak, by Hashem Yahweh, Guadamah. This is the angel, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, bless us and Israel and its food. In the name of Yahweh, thank you, so be it. This is Psalm 121. Aisha, Ayanya, Al-Haharim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azar, Ma'an, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Ba'arakata, Al-Yanatan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Al-Yanawam, Tamark, Hana, Ba'a, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yashra'al, Yahweh, Tamar, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yah, Yayam, Yawamam, Hashemat, Yakaka, Wayabra, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Makorah, Yashamar, Akmakas, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tada'aka, Wabawa'aka, Maya, Iwa, Salatu. I will love. And in the end, I will lift up my eyes unto the hill, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. Yahweh shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. So be it. This is Psalm 83. Allah. Allah Ayah. Al Damayala. Al Bakakwat. Wa Al Bakakwat. Al Tayahana. Abu Yabika. Yahamad Yawan. Woman Shanayaka. Nisha Awab. Ra'ay. Al Anuka. You're right. You're right. Ya Ira Young. The why. We'll get there. Your eye touch the why. I'll tap us of the one nigga. Amar. Kawa. Wanakakia. Gold. Wala'a. Yasakar. Sham Yashara'al. Alwa. Kaya. No, what I touch the one. La. Yakadwa. Al Yakub. Waryak. Yakarakwa. Apaholia. At the worm. We are Shemai Alayam. What Abba. What Hagari. The ball. What Amamam. What Amalak. Halashah. I'm the shabbat. Has a war. Come Asher war. Nalawa, I'm a Hayawa, the Rawad, the Bangalawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadin, kasi sa Arab, Kayabya, Panako, Koyashimon, the Shemadio, Paayan, the Iraq, Kayawa, the Mab, the Adam, the Adamwa, the Yabya Moa, the Arab, because of Bach, because of Bach, because of Sazona. Called Nasa Yakamwa, Achar, Amarwa, the Aisha, the Noah, Ak, Na'awak, Alahayim, Alahayah, the Yadamwa, the Gogola, the Quash, the Panya Rakah, the Ba'ira Ya'ira, Wakala Habad, Dalahat, Ahari, Kam, the Radakma, Masa'irika, Wabasawapaka, the Baholi, Mala'a, Panyaham, Malawan, where Bakwashwa, Shemka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, where Bahowa, Aya, where Kupara, where Abadi, where Da'aiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shemka, Yahawa, Nabaraka, Al Yawan, I'll call Aratida. And in the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacle of Edom, the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and Hadarim, of Baal, and Ammon, and Amalek, Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher is also joined with them. They have spoken the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to the Ben, and the brook of the sun, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nose like a red, and like Sehet. Yea, all the princes of Zabah, and as Almuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stumble before the wind, as the fire burns the wood, and as the flame set up the mountain on fire. So persecute them with thy tips, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fear their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. So be it. These are the blessings. Barak Yahweh, where Yahweh shine, woman yaka out. Wala, what ala hay. Mataza, bayar, ala wat yahan, ala wat yan, asaranya, apa taza yanyan, apa kayoya, what akbatmin, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh, the water one, and the angels. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh, and Michael, and the angels. Commander Jeremiah, the general, captain, the officer, troopers, and assistant. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, thank you, so big. These are the first. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, listen to us now, right now. Said evil in churches and punishment and destruction to the evil that speak against us by the prophets, the teachers, the priests, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Said evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, Amalek synagogues and arms, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Tazi Kamatazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channel, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, through the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it.
Okay. If you could you do the training? You do that? You already did it. If you could, you got respect. Should be able to get it right here. You want to do it up here?
Mouse up there.
You want to do it up here or you want to take it down there?
I'm gonna take that. That's
Yeah.
We're going to be reading First Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 4 through 10. First in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 4. Ah, it's the one, Son, of Yahweh. Verse 5. Yeah, I'm a woman, a shard, Yabakar, Yahweh, called, the cat you come. That's a woman. Ah, Shamwa, Sham, that's a Kanwa, Karabashwa, Wabaa, Shema, verse 6. Wahaba, Athum, Shema, Alak Yakum, was a Bak Yakum, Wa'a, Ma'isha Rak Yakum, Wa'a, the Ramah, Yakum, in the dark, one of the dark, when the rock Yakum, when the Karak, or come, which is a come, which is a un, verse 7. Wa'akal thumb, Sham, Yahunya, Yahweh, Alahayakum, Shemaka thumb, Makol, Shemalak, Yad, a thumb, Wabakikum, Shar, the Rakak, Yahweh, Alahayakum, 8. The Aisha 1, Makol, a Shar, and a Kanwa, Aisha Yum, Ha, a Yawam, a Yash, called, a Yashar, but a Yanyawa, 9. The Yala up, but Thumb, I, the all, I'm gonna cup, or all. Hanakala, a Shar, a Hawa, a Hayaka, the Thun, the cup, the sin. Or Thumb, ah, I ever done. We shot them for a rakata, sure, Hayako, Yo, Akum, Hanayak, Become, Call, a Yabikum, Masab, Yab, we should become the top. That's it.
I'm going to read Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 4 through 10 in English. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 4. Ye shall not do so unto the Lord your God, verse 5, but unto the place which the Lord your God shall choose out of all your tribes to put his name there, even unto his habitation shall ye seek, and thither thou shalt come. Verse 6. And thither ye shall bring your burnt offerings and your sacrifices, and your tithes, and eve offering of your hand, and your vows, and your free will offering, and your firstlings of your herd and of your flocks. Verse 7. And there ye shall eat before the Lord your God, and ye shall rejoice in all that ye put in your all ye put your hands unto, ye and your household, wherein the Lord thy God hath blessed thee. Verse 8. Ye shall not do after all the things that we do here this day. Slacking. Ye shall not do after all the things that we do here this day. Every man whatsoever is right in his own eyes. Verse 9. For ye are not as yet come to the rest and to the inheritance which the Lord your God giveth you. Verse 10. But when ye go over Jordan and dwell in the land which the Lord your God giveth you to inherit, and when he giveth you rest from all your enemies round about, so that ye dwell in safety. Deuteronomy, now we at Deuteronomy chapter 12, 11 to 17.
Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 11. Yeah, I'm a woman, Shar, Yabakar, Yakawa, Alahayim, Wa, Ham, Shamwa, Sham, Ma, Yahawa, Call, Shar, Naki, Wa, I will lock you. Was a bach you. Maisha rock you. Whatever ma. Yat, call, of a car. Yadari, Shaw, Yadar, the Yahawa, verse 12. Shema, Shamak, Shamak, Yapanya, Yahawa, Hayat, Thumb, Wonder, Pana, Wabanak, Yakum, Waibad, Waibad, Yakum, Wamahak, Yakum, Waya, Shaw, which I write, which I argue, the young, the wa, the lot, when a lot, 13. Hashemar, the cow, hun, the I love the call, the woman, sure, the ra'ah, 14. Yeah, from a woman, sure, the bakar, the power, the car, the back, shum, the I love it, shum, the Aisha, call, sure, knock you. It says a bakar, 15. Rakal, call, a walk, and a shock. There's a bot, Akala, the shore, the Baraka, the power, the height, the shore, the thumb, the cup, the call, the iron, that's in my we'll have to award. Yeah, Akala, Akalanwa. It's a Zabia. Y'all, 16. The young the Kowa, that's your pocket, that's your Kanwa. From a young, 17. The call, the call, that's your iron, my sure. Then the cup with the rush. We get to ويتزهر وبكرات وبركات وتتأنك قول دار الشر الدار من الدراك with the word with the mark. Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to be reading Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 11 to 17. Verse 11. Then there shall be a place which the Lord your God shall choose to cause his name to dwell there. Thither shall ye bring all that I command you, your burnt offering, and your sacrifices, your tithes, and your heap offering of your hand, and all your choice vows which ye vowed unto the Lord. Verse 12. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God, ye and your sons and your daughters, and your men servants, and your maid servants, and the Levites that is within your gates, for as much as he has no part nor inheritance with you. Verse 13. Take heed to thyself, that thou offer not thine burnt offerings in every place that thou seest. Verse 14. But in the place which the Lord shall choose, in one of thine tribes, there thou shalt offer thine burnt offering, and there thou shalt do all that I command thee. Verse 15. Notwithstanding, thou mayest kill and eat flesh in all thine gates, whatsoever thy soul lusts after, according to the blessing of the Lord thy God, which he hath given you. The unclean and the clean may eat thereof, as the roebuck and as of the hart. Verse 16. Only ye shall not eat the blood, ye shall pour it upon the earth as water. Verse 17. Thou mayest not eat within the gates that tithes gladly. Thou mayest not eat within thine gates the tithe of thine corn, or the wine, or of thine oil, or the firstlings of thine herds, or of thy flock, nor any of the vows which thou vowest, nor thine freewill offering, or heave offering of thine hand. I'm going to be reading Deuteronomy 12, 18 through 24.
If I could, Israel is coming to a new land. The Lord is pretty much giving them the rules. You're occupying this new land. You see what I'm saying? Like, you come into my sanctuary. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is how I want. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we have right now. We're pretty much giving them the blueprint, or he's giving them the guidelines how he wants them to live, and how you don't want them living like the nations of that used to be around them. You see what I'm saying? He also told them earlier in the scripture, he said, I'm going to give you peace from all your enemies around about. So this is Israel learning how to live the way we're supposed to. Okay, so we in Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 23. Verse 18. Like verse 18 through 24 in Hebrew. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 18. Kiyah, the Punjab, the Kawa, Alahayaka, the Akalanwa, from a one, Shard, the Bakar, the Kawa, Alahayaka, the Wa, the Bund, the Baka, the Abada, the Abada, the Amata, the Halawiyah, Shard, the Sha'ayah, the Sha'ayah, the Sha'ayah, the Sha'makah, Punjab, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Paul, Salah, Yah, verse 19. Ashamar, Lakar, Hun, the Isaiah, Hallelujah, Paul, Yamit, Al, and Amaka, verse 20. Yah, the Prophet Yah, Yahweh, Alahayaka, the Malak, the Shah, the Bar, the Ka, Amara, La, the Shah, the Yah, the Ahwa, the Shah, call, sure, call, a lot, shot, the call, for sure, verse 21, the yeah, what, mama, cup, I'm a one, sure, call, your power, a higher, that's a woman, Shem, was a block, of a rock, of a for a cup, and which is an under, a sure, the third, your power, cup, sure, there's a yah, well, a lot, which are call of a wa, of a shot, verse 22, a cup, a sure, yeah, call, that's a zabia, well, a yaw, ton, the lungwa, that's a that's a war, your kadwa, ya lungwa, verse 23, Rakab, the sock, of a yak, of a yak, cold, a dome, the dome, of a potch, of the cold, and a potch, I'm a shard, verse 24, lumber, brackets up, the canva, from a young, that's it.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 18 to 24. Verse 18. But thou must eat them before the Lord thy God in the place which the Lord thy God shall choose. Thou and thy son, and thy daughter, and thy manservant, and thy maidservant, and the Levites that is within thy gates, and thou shalt rejoice before the Lord thy God in all that thou puttest thy hand unto. Verse 19. Take heed to thyself, that thou forsake not the Levites, as long as thou livest upon the earth. Verse 20. When the Lord thy God shall enlarge thy border, as he hath promised thee, and thou shalt say, I will eat flesh, because thy soul longeth to eat flesh. Thou mayest eat flesh, whatsoever thy soul lusteth after. Verse 21. If the place which the Lord thy God hath chosen to put his name, there be too far from thee, then thou shalt kill of the herd of thine flock, which the Lord hath given thee, as I have commanded thee, and thou shalt eat in thy gates whatsoever thy soul lusteth after. Verse 22. Even as the roebuck and the hart is eaten, so thou shalt eat them. The unclean and the clean shall eat of them alike. Verse 23. Only be sure that thou eat not the blood, for the blood is the life, and thou mayest not eat the life with the flesh. Verse 24. Thou shalt not eat it. Thou shalt pour it from the earth as water. Sit. Now we're going to be reading Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 25 through 31. In the Hebrew and in the English.
Deuteronomy chapter 12. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse
25 through 31.
verse 25. The Manwa, the Ma'ain, the Yatah, the Bandita, Karyaka, the Yah, the Isha, the Yashar, the Ayamya, the Power, verse 26. The Dashkita, Shah, the Hayawa, when the Rock, when the Dario, the Shah, the I'm a Pawam, a Shah, the Bakar, the Power, verse 27. Aisha, the Lafita, of the Shah, of the Dum, Yahweh Alahayaka, the dumb, the box maker, the shop, the pot out, the box, Yahweh Alahayaka, have a shard, call, for you, Shamar, Shemai, call, at the bargain, Allah, shard, Nakia, because of a car, number 9, the guitar, the bundle, carrier, I will on the yell, I shall, it's a bar, I get sure, but I yell your power, the yell, the car, the power, a higher, I will yell, sure, Shema, what a shot, our thumb, under when you were shot, thumb, when you survive, or about the zones, after 30. Shema, a car, fun, gonna cry,
Turn up,
target,
turn up,
target,
turn up some.
that's the thumb,
I'm sorry.
thunder, pun, the rocks, the higher, hum, the more, higher cup, blood one, have a young, Allah, higher hum, why, I shove, tongue, dumb, onion, is 31. The I shove, tongue, the Yahweh, higher, the Yah, call, the Wahiba, Yahweh, shove, the it's a word, the Allah, higher hum, the Allah, higher hum, the Yah, dumb, when not it's a rock. Allah higher home. That's it.
I'm going to be reading Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 25 through 31, verse 25. Thou shalt not eat it, that it may go well with thee, and with the children after thee, when thou shalt do that which is right in the sight of the Lord. Verse 26. Only the holy things which thou hast and thy vows thou shalt take and go unto the place which the Lord shall choose. Verse 27. And thou shalt offer thy burnt offerings, the flesh and the blood, upon the altar of the Lord thy God, and the blood of the sacrifices shall be poured out upon the altar of the Lord thy God. And thou shalt eat the flesh. Verse 28. Observe and hear all these words which I command thee, that it may go well with thee, and with the children after thee forever. When thou doest that which is good and right in the sight of the Lord thy God. Verse 29. The Lord thy God shall cut off the nations from before thee, whether thou goest to possess them, and thou succeeded them, and dwelleth in their land. Verse 30. Take heed to thyself, that thou be not snared by following them. After that, take heed to thyself, that thou be not snared by following them. After that, they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods, saying, how did these nations serve their gods? Even so will I do likewise. Verse 31. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy God, for every abomination to the Lord, which he hateth, he hath done unto their gods, for even their sons and their daughters they have burned in the fire to their gods. That's it. Now we're going to be reading Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 32, then Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 1 through 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 32. I called Bar Shah Naked to the what? The Shamara. What? Stop. The bride. The money. Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 1. Yeah. Chapter 1. For Rock. The Abwa. Num. Alawam. From the gun. Aliyah. Awa. Ha. It's 2. Awa. Muhammad. Ha. Sure. Bar. Aliyah. Mar. Namaka. Karya. Ahaya. Karya. Sure. Yet I when I was dumb. 3. The Shemai. The warrior. The Nabi Ya'ah. Wa. The Walam. Ahalawam. Ahawa'ah. Nasa Yakawa. Hayat. That I should come. I have a young Yakawa. Hayat. Oh, never become, will call, the possible before, a card in your power, a higher, the Palakwa, Wa'akwa, the your hour, Wa'a, the Wakin, the Shemar, the Polwa, the Shemaiwa, Wa'akwa, the Aibadwa, Wa, the Bakwa, Swa, Hanavia, Wa, Lum, Koyo, a Kolwa, a Kalawam, Hahawa, they were mobbed together, bar, Sabra, Hayat. I'm going to the my brother's side, to the right, Hot, with the yard, I bought it. Had a yacht, had a yacht, money, had a rock, sure, there's a walk, your power, height, with a car, her, with a rock, right, with 6, a yacht, it's a yacht, running. I'm a car, a wall, London, a wall, a wall, shop, a quack, a wall, a curb, a shark, and a hospital. What's a star? La more, no car. When I go down, I carry it, sharp, get a third. Well, a box digger.
Now I'm going to be reading Deuteronomy chapter 32, and then Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 32, and then Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 1 through 6. And Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 32. What thing soever I command you, observe to do it, thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish from it. Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 1. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and giveth thee a sign or a wonder. Verse 2. And the sign or the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, Let us go after other gods, which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. Verse 3. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet, or that dreamer of dreams, for that Lord, for the Lord your God proveth you to know whether ye love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Verse 4. Ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him, and keep his commandments and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him and cleave unto him. Verse 5. And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he hath spoken to turn you away from the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to thrust thee out of the way which the Lord thy God commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil away from the midst of thee. Verse 6. And if thy brother, the son of the mother, or thine son, or thine daughter, or the wife, or the bosom, or thine friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee, secretly saying, Let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thine father. Verse 7. Now I'm going to be reading Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 7 through 13.
Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 7. Ma'alahaya, and the young Shah, to be a Baptist, a rock, a word, a rock, Mamka, Mapataza, a brother, Pataza, a brother, the Ba, the Wa, Shemai, Audio, the Was, a young Audio, the Mo, the Sa, Audio, verse 9, the Ya, Ra, the Heraganwa, Yad, the Haya, the Wa, the Ashwan, the Rashwan, the Hamayakwa, the Ya, Kau, the the Balakwa, the Bunny, the Ma, the Ya, the I'm going to the yes. I'm going to the represent the right. Yeah, a body web call. There's an olive. It's my Iowa. You're Iowa. The you're suck. It's a water. The bar, right, the God. For rock, the 12 together. The Shemai, the Jar, your power, the higher, the thun, the cup, Shabbat, Shum, my more, verse 15. It is an hour, a natural, 1 year, or like, really your hours. My rock, or you're the yard, the cup. The yard, the kawa, the shop, the shabia, the Rome, la mar, la car, when I put the higher, carrier, shard, and I come,
And we're going to be reading Deuteronomy chapter 13, 7 through 13. Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 7. Namely, the gods of the people which are round about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. Verse 8. Thou shalt not consent unto them, nor hearken unto them, neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shall thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him. Verse 9. But thou shalt surely kill him. Thy hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people. Verse 10. And thou shalt stone him with stone, that he die, because he hath sought to thrust thee away from the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the hand of Egypt, from the house of bondage. Verse 11. And all Israel shall hear and fear, and shall do no more any such wickedness as this is among you. Verse 12. If thou shalt hear, say in one of the cities which the Lord thy God hath given thee to dwell there, saying, verse 13, certain men, the children of Balaam, of Belial are gone out from among you, and have withdrawn the habitations of their city, saying, let us go and serve other gods which ye have not known. That's it. This is Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 14 through 18, and then Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 1 through 2.
Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 14. But there was shot. What rock? What shall Allah? How you tough? What enough? Ama. One. How the bar. It's a love. How the wipe up. How the eye. Forward. What the rock? What's the thing? A cup. The cup. Ah. The shop here. I yell. I yell. I yell. I yell. The front. Good. Well, up. Sure. Up. Well, up. I'm a sub. The yell. The rock. The thing. Up. To the love. The buttons are all. The cup. From above. Whichever pop. The us. Up. A yard. A cook. Well, up. To the lot. To the yo. The Yahweh. Higher. Ohaya the go. I will long. The the a word, 17. The rock. Yeah, my money, I can run, my eyes, it's your frogs, your house, money, yeah, my tongue, your cup. I'm young. Sure. The Shabbat. 18. Yeah. The Shabbat. Of the wall, your power. The Shema. Power. Because the vacuum. Sure. Knock you. Because of what? And you won. But it's what? And you sure. But a young you. Your power. One chapter 14, verse 1. When the young thumb, your power, وتقدر وتقدر ولا وشيما وكا ويان يأيّن ما يمكن تجاه عن والواش ترى ويحاول على حياته كان وكان يحاول هي ووا عين سلا كو عين يوم شم أو حنجر ما
We're going to read Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 14 through 18, and then Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 1 through 2. And again, Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 14. Verse 14. Then shalt thou inquire and make search and act diligently and obey. And if it be true in the thing certain that such abomination is brought among you. Verse 15. Thou shalt surely smite the inhabitations of that city with the edge of the sword, destroying it utterly, and all that is therein, and the cattle thereof with the edge of the sword. Verse 16. Thou shalt gather all the spoil of it into the midst of the street thereof, and thou shalt burn it with the fire. Thou shalt burn it, but shall burn with fire the city, and all the spoil thereof, every whit for the Lord thy God, and it shall be an heap forever. It shall not be built again. Verse 17. And thou shalt plead not of thou shalt plead not of the cursed thing to thine hand, that the Lord may turn from the fierceness of his anger, and show thee mercy, and have compassion of thee, and multiply thee, as he hath sworn unto thy father. Verse 18. When thou shalt hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments, which I command you this day, to do that which is right in the eyes of the Lord thy God. Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 1. And ye are the children of the Lord your God. Ye shall not cut yourself, nor make any baldness between your eyes, for the dead. Verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. And the Lord hath chosen you to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are above the earth. Just a minute up there, Marty.
Yeah.
لا يشاء
Men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah.
Everybody, Almighty, welcome y'all. Have a dome to the east, which is behind me. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, then in the English. The Lord's Prayer. No.
Rashmai, Kadash, Ayah, Shaka, Yahweh, Lapka, Sabbath, Zaka, Ayah, Asha, Barakazah, Kawa, Ayah, Rashmai, Tadanam, Come, Paul, Wam, Shalat now, what now, Shalat now, Wapi now, Wa'ah, I now, when I say one, Ball, Shine now, Mayan, Right, Ayah, the Cup, Malakwa, Allah, Hafara, I will love him, come on.
In the name of our
Father,
Father,
Son in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
the kingdom come, and will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever shall be.
This concludes the Sabbath service.
This is the Shabbat, which may have a seat. In the Israel, we go to 136 teacher, Saul, bring it home. In Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmad, Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
You got to do the top, Saul, which means turn. Sisters, Ahmad, means stand. In Israel, we're going to do 136 salute to the sisters. Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmad, Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua.
You got to do the top, class dismissed.
Forgot that.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please Go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're